Parsons Extreme Golf Clubs, PXG as we know them as. Do you know already? I didn't. The reason I'm doing this video is because I knew PXG golf clubs were expensive. That's all everyone talks about when they mention PXG. It's like the price, but I didn't know what the price was until this morning. And when I looked at the price, I thought this is a topic for discussion and a bit of information for you if you don't know that already like me. They are unbelievably expensive. I cannot get my head around. I mean, who's got them? Is there anybody out there who's watching this video that has got any of these clubs, whether it be a driver, a set of irons? Let me know in the comments below and let me know what you think in terms of, are you getting value for your money? Are you happy with your purchase? But to be fair to PXG, first of all, let's have a look at why they claim these clubs, why they justify such a high price tag. Okay, so the big deal for PXG is all about the engineering process, how the quality of the build, the components, the whole engineering process is obviously, it's high caliber. You'd expect it to be, you'd want it to be. But then it's all about the precision in which these clubs can be custom fit. I'll throw up an image for you now and you see it on the driver and also the irons. You'll see some very small dots which are effectively tungsten weights, and they range between, as I read, 2.4 gram and 4.1 grams, and effectively they can all be moved around to create a draw, fade bias or a neutral position. And it's very much the amount of options in which you can then fine tune and custom fit each set of clubs. Now arguably that already exists in sliding weights in drivers, for example. That's already something that's about, but that's one of the reasons that PXG justify this high price tag. The looks of these clubs, I mean, they look expensive. I think we'll give them that. I think it's very much a personal thing as to whether or not you like these clubs. They've got an extreme look about them as well. They're very much different than the norm. And I think these are golf clubs for people who certainly want to stand out from the crowd. Okay, so no more talking about what the products are about. Let's talk about these prices, because these are extreme prices to go with the name. So we'll start with the driver. There's a couple of models in each of these, and I've gone for the top end in terms of pricing. This is the best that they do in terms of price. This is where it's going to be. Driver, £875 for a driver. Okay, put that with a fairway wood, £675 for your fairway wood. What about a hybrid? You've got to have a hybrid. I don't know what we got for that. £575 for a hybrid. It's almost a bargain. Set of irons, 2,850 quid for a set of irons. This is incredible amounts of money for golf clubs. I'm not sure where this is going. I'm not sure the idea behind it, but it's incredible. But it gets worse, not better. Fancy a wedge? Maybe even 3 wedges. Try £475 per wedge. I did say that. £475 per wedge. Stick 3 of them in the bag. I think you'll start to go with a pitching wedge and make it work and de-loft it and do all kinds of tricks with it, because you couldn't afford 3. Or maybe if you bought one, you could buy them all. There is a wedge out there. That's the entry-level wedge. The PXG 0311T is 775 quid. This thing's gone absolutely bonkers. Fancy a putter? Here's a nice putter for you. 625 quid is that putter you're looking at. But then if you're PXG and you've got the clubs, you've got the irons, you've got the fairways, you've got the hybrid, you've got the putter, you've got to have some accessories to go with it, surely. You've got to have a ball marker at least. What about a ball marker? £30 for a ball marker. It's quite a nice ball marker. Towel maybe, £49. Bit of clothing. What about a polo shirt? Chuck in a polo shirt. This is going to look smart on the fairways. You're all in your black, you're all in your white, and you've got £175 polo on. Nice. And of course, you've got to have a glove, and the glove is a bog standard. It's only £69, so buy yourself a couple of them just in case it starts to rain and things get a little bit wet out there. But the one thing that goes absolutely bonkers is when you want to stick your clubs into a bag, because you can't stick your All these clubs can't go into any bag. They've got to go into a PXG bag. And you might as well have the top doggy. You've got a Tour Staff bag. Look at this thing. It is the PXG lifted. I don't know what that means. Lifted tour bag. 2,125 quid. Then, if you want to do a bit of carrying, maybe it's winter, maybe it's a bit muddy underfoot, you want a bit of a carry bag. So why not get this lifted version of the stand bag? And that's a mere £1,789. So there you have it, folks. That is the pricing of the PXG clubs. Now what I want to know is, what in God's name is the idea behind this? Where are we going? These are purely, this is status symbol golf, isn't it? This is the Rolex on the wrist, the PXG golf clubs. You've got to have a Lamborghini in the car park, never mind anything less than that, I would think. PXG clubs in the bag. This is surely ridiculous. Now the thing is, Bob, I'm an open-minded individual, and if you want me to test these clubs on behalf of the taggers out there, quite happy to do so. S300 dynamic gold stiff shaft would be perfect for the irons, and something similar for the woods. Now if you're going to build some wedges for me, I'm really looking at 50, 54 and 60 would be absolutely ideal. Someone tell me, I need to know someone who's got them. I need some feedback. If you've got them, I'd love to hear from you. How have you justified these prices? Are you pleased with your purchase? But then for those of us that haven't got them, and I think that's going to be the large majority of people who watch this channel, I want to know your thoughts. What are your thoughts on this? It is absolutely ridiculous, surely. Anyway, I had to share that one with you. It's not a normal video, but the cost of PXG golf clubs has just blown my mind. Has it blown yours? Let me know. Thumbs up, comments down below, and I'm sure there'll be plenty of them. And I'll see you very, very soon.